toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Wisconsin's offense takes the field for the first time today. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
And the Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, Give on the inside. They pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
This is an offense that really relies on its running game. On that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Guys, let's step back here and think big picture Wisconsin. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere to play in better...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The DBs will back off a bit. Give to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. He holds one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Badgers will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. The Ducks offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of ballers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front.
Wasting no time taking a shot. He's got it on the left. There he goes. Touchdown, Oregon. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
fielded in the end zone. It's Baptiste. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Finds a spot in the middle. Tackled at the 25, but they get out of jail with a 15-yard pickup. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Barry Johnson. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to...
There he goes.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll leave it with him. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. A 3rd and long here. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting the touchdown. Into the end zone. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Johnson looking to throw. Back open in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw again. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Badgers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full, because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Touchdown, Oregon! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Here comes Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Johnson wants to throw it. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Buys a little time with his feet. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Myers on the move. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is extended a little further. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Johnson looking to throw. Fires deep on the run. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Another incompletion on third down. And the Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. All the way back to his 5-yard line. Never had a chance. What coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but they've got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though,
he unleashes a long one. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. The Ducks with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. Just what they were looking for, a huge huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Skips away from pressure. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. The Ducks line it up with a 1st and goal. Moore will throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
And that one's going to be incomplete. He was throwing for the touchdown, but just couldn't get the foot down inbounds. Try to barge their way in. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. From the gun. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Quarterback keeps it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Johnson wants to throw it. Working the big fella to the corner. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Badgers are moving quickly down the field. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Catch in the middle, it's Griffin. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Third and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Looking to throw. Sets up the screen. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Well, it was a great effort throwing to the running back that time. He was almost able to get in on 3rd down. The defense makes the stop. Now it's decision time. 4th, you're very close to the goal line. You've got this running back in the backfield. What do you do?
So they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. There is a flag on the play, and if this is on the defense, guys, would you take the points off the board here? You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a 1st down. And the offense grateful for that penalty if they can just move it one more yard to get it in. Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
A nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now listen, it's not even halftime yet. So keep fighting, going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
31, Wisconsin, 7.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Looking down the middle. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
I'm not trying to catch the ball as a defensive back all the time. I'm just making sure you don't catch it. Great job getting a deflection, fight through the hands, make sure he can't put his hands together to try to catch that football.
Moore to the air. That's reeled in. It's Green. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Ducks want to crank the tempo. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hill. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking downfield very late in the half. Showing the arm strength to the left. He's got it along the sideline. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Moving away from pressure. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, time running short in the half. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Madison, and welcome in to the halftime update.
And the Badgers will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll bring it back. And the returner will be brought down. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Moore will throw. He tries to take the top off. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Behind the chains now on second and long.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Ducks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's second and 12.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty...
He's got it on the outside. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Johnson looking to throw. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks the tackle. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. And they're not on the same page there.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And Oregon has... And here comes the offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. At the 35, he's loose. Oh, he's got some space. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got him. The Ducks just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. He's in open space downfield. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Line gets set, 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's dragged down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. And the Ducks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
Complete disaster there. He loses tech.
I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. On these option plays, you just have to take what the defense gives you. And if that means handing off the dive, or if that...
Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men. Not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Nice move to pick up yardage. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a second down play. Off the play fake. Fires to the right. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
The Ducks are in the red zone. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he got loose. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll keep it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Rushes on him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Smith dropping to pass. Pocket breaking down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field. He'll do it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. To the air on second down. Under fire. And the ball's free in the backfield. And the defense jumps on it. And they get that turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin. And you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front.
Turning it on. Ball is loose. defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the...
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes it past the marker. Old spin move. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. He'll pull it on the read. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He's loose down the middle. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Badgers. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Safe to say the offense could have used a few more plays like that earlier in the game.
Too little, too late. At least you got something going. You got some kind of rhythm. The offense put some points up. But man, if they'd have started a little bit better, they might have had a chance to be a little bit more in this ballgame.
Wisconsin, 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. He'll keep it himself. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Got the 1st down, looking for more. The 20, the 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Smith wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Tucker. Quick step and go. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Quick release on the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Now the play fake. It's complete. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Badgers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. He gets it so close to the 1st down mark.